Man, it's your boy Big Dru, Goodfellas Podcast, episode 5. Me and my co-host, who?
KK.
KK, in the building with our special guest today, Stupid Young, man.
Stupid Young, Rat Games, Bruce Lee.
Let's get it, man. So, Stupid Young, how you living? How you feeling, man? How's life?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Yep. Maintaining in life. That's it.
Maintaining.
Trying to stay afloat.
So for the fans at home that don't know, you blew up in about 2019 with the song Mando?
Right. Yep.
That was the first song you had that go viral, right?
That go. Yep. That went go.
Like hundreds of millions of views on YouTube, everything.
Right.
Yeah, cool. So, what were you doing before you blew up? What was your life before your first hit song?
Man, I was in the streets, bro. Like, it's weird because I'm Asian, but they know that now from being from Cali. But
well, yeah, in California, the Asians are active.
Right. Long Beach, California, Cambodia town.
Shout out Long Beach, Cambodia town.
Was going in and out of jail, gang banging. Just I always liked the rap since I was little, but I didn't think it would take me like where I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm forever grateful. But yeah, I was just going in and out of jail, juvenile hall, went to prison, came out of prison, and then one of the homies was like, man, Mozzie, he messes with the hood up north. We got chapters everywhere, different cities. He like he messed with the Asian boys up north. We could connect you guys on a song. But Mozzie was just like, he was up and coming that time too. I didn't really know too much songs from him, so I'm like, yeah, all right, it don't hurt to try. Let's run it, and then it happened. That's how that song came about.
And that was the second song you had go viral.
That was the first. Yeah.
That was the first.
That's when I started.
That was right before Mando.
Oh no, the Mando. Yeah, the Mando. That's what
yeah,
I'm talking about. Yeah.
So you say you have chapters all over. What's that? Your gang?
Yeah, the hood. Yeah, the neighborhood. Well, I'm trying to shy away from that, do other shit. Trying to elevate, but I always got to represent. Yeah, we like worldwide, one of the biggest Asian gangs and shit.
So you mentioned after this podcast today that you have to go to a stream in a couple hours. Tell us about that.
It's an app called Whatnot. It's like a live auction where you bid on items. You get anything from designer toys to streetwear, Travis Scott shoes, clothing, all real, authentic items, brand new. They're going to beat the retail in stores and they're going to beat online stores. I feel like that's just the future. And, yeah, I've been just trying to, diversify and try other avenues and shit like that. But it's been going good. Yep, today, later, I got a stream, like my third stream.
And what got you into Whatnot in particular and streaming on Whatnot versus, anything else? You could do Kick, Twitch,
My little brother told me about that. He told me about Whatnot, and he was like, man, this is crazy. But he told me years ago. I didn't listen to him. I'm like, whatever. And then I just randomly, I kept seeing it in, like, YouTube ads. Like, I watch a lot of sneakers. But sneakers is down right now. But I watch like a lot of hype beat, and then cause I like hype beat shit. But then they kept advertising the fucking app, Whatnot. So I downloaded it, added my bank card, went on different type of shit, and I was just hooked. I spent like 20 bands in 1 week. The first week I'm getting mail like crazy. The mailman's at my fucking house every day, and then
FedEx, UPS, and the post office, all the different deliveries coming in.
And then I had my Instagram name with my picture on there, $Young, and then people were like, "Is that Stupid Young shopping on Whatnot?" So I changed it up. I put a picture of Bruce Lee, and then my name was Bruce Leeski. So they didn't know. So I've been on the app this was beginning of this year. I've been on the app for a month, spent 20 bands the first week, and then I'm buying a bunch of shit. Like, I'm just buying a bunch of shoes and clothes, and then randomly I just stumbled into the Bear Brick Room, the designer toys that come from Japan.
Yeah.
And them toys ain't cheap. I'm talking about them toys. Some toys is 6 figures, 5 figures,
I paid 2 bands for one, so I know that. And
exactly. And that's like average price.
It's for the RoboCop one.
Right, collectibles. So they have a raffle, like a spin the wheel shit on there. And then it's like, for $25 you could win an item that's like $2,000. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I'll try it. It's $25. I tried it, and then I want my first hit, and I was addicted. Now I went from shoes.
It's like gambling.
Yeah, it's like gambling on the app legally though. But you still get something out of it. Like, even if you don't get the good items that's worth like thousands or hundreds, you'll get like the small little item worth like $10 or something. But
so
then
funny.
I went from shoes and streetwear to that. So yeah, that's what Stupid Young been doing the past year.
So when you're streaming and you're like selling on there, what are you doing? Like showing the
that's another thing. So I was just a consumer, a customer, and then I have like a arcade room at my house, and it's like, it was an arcade. Now it turned to a toy room and shit. and then I'm like, I'm gonna start fucking streaming. So me and my boy partnered up, my best friend, and then he came over. I got him hooked, and then now we're both selling toys. I mean, now we both got a collection, and then we're like, why don't we stream? Why don't we sell? We streamed. We did 126 spots on the raffle. We sold out, and then it was dope as hell. So then people started recognizing me, and people started following and swiping and buying.
Bruce Leesky?
Yeah, they were buying on Bruce Leesky account because I was there, and like they were fans and shit, just to support. You feel me? So that community is a whole different community, the beer community.
Are you gonna switch it back to Dollar
Nah,
Sign
I'm gonna
Young?
leave it Bruce Leesky.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the,
Oh,
that's
I
the
like
one
that
alter
card.
ego.
Bruce Lee.
So he's Stupid Young or Bruce Leesky. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, for sure.
Are you on any other platforms like Twitter or any of that?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Well, I just started TikTok. Yeah. I know I'm late, but
It's never too late.
being a gangster on TikTok felt kind of weird, but everyone's like, you got to do it. So, yeah, we've been vlogging on there and shit.
You just got to change the content up a little bit.
Yeah,
for
you got to
TikTok,
you
man.
go with whatever's going, man, you know?
You
What
be on there
about-
doing dances or what?
Nah,
Aw.
not that far.
It's too
Not
gangster
yet.
for the dance.
No, right, my
Right,
fault.
too
If I'm
gangster.
drunk, maybe, yeah, if I'm
All
drunk.
right.
A little two-step or
Yeah,
something.
a
That's it.
little sea walk or so.
Yeah, you're not gonna see him
Love
do
to
the whole
see it.
fucking TikTok thing.
Right.
No. Fuck. So like, okay, you said you were in and out of trouble all your life, even before the rap. Like you said, as a juvenile, how old were you the first time you got locked up?
13. I was in middle
Oh,
school.
wow.
For what?
Vandalism.
Vandalism?
But you know what's crazy? It was just because I'll tell you the story. So I went to Butler Middle School, right in the heart of the east side of Long Beach, down the street from where Snoop, Nate Dogg, Warren G and shit is from. And I went to that middle school, and I had like black friends, and some black friends, they were from a certain gang. And then in middle school, in the handball court, had the rival gang name tagged up on there, and they had a Sharpie in their hand. They're like, you go whack it out. No, you whack it out. You whack it out. And me being stupid like I am, I'm like, man, let me see that Sharpie. I'll whack it out. What you guys want me to write? And then so they told me, and then I wrote their hood, and I was whacking it out all on the handball court. And then they call it a coachee, like the people that watch the kids at recess and shit. So the coachee grabbed me. They took me to the principal's office. They seen the gang graffiti. And then the police came, and then they put me in handcuffs, and they brought me to the police station. And then I got on juvenile probation from then, 8th grade. And then this was before I was from the hood too. Before I was from a gang.
You were already a badass.
Yeah.
Kid.
And then my dad picked me up, slapped me in the head. He said, "Why you writing 20 Crip?" That's Snoop Dogg said. "Why you writing 20 Crip?" And then after that, it was just a snowball effect. It just kept going and going.
How old were you when you joined the hood?
14.
A
So
year later.
like a year later, ninth
Yeah.
grade, yeah.
A year
Then I
later.
got locked up 9th grade at high school, Poly High. Yep.
You been to real prison too?
Yeah,
Like
I've been
adult
I've
prison?
been to real adult prison. That's the last time I ever been locked up.
Would you get locked up for that time?
459, residential burglary. Yeah, it was a thing in LA back then. Well,
Were you flocking?
the flocking. That's when the word flocking came out. We were flocking. Yeah. You know how like everybody's scamming and nowadays, yeah, the flocking was a thing back then.
So whose house were you flocking, if you don't mind me asking?
Shit, not to like brag or boast, but I was flocking like over 100 houses I was flocking like my own race, like not Cambodian, because Cambodians like the poor Asians,
Yeah.
but like Chinese, Vietnamese, because they don't believe in bank accounts and they don't have alarms like that. And you know
Have a lot
when
of gold.
gold, 24 karat, and
Yep.
you know when to find an Asian house because you'll see slippers outside. You'll see banana trees in the backyard. So
No way.
yeah,
No.
we got creative with it. But then I always told myself, if I get caught for something, I'm not as good as I was before. So I got caught for residential burglary, and then I bailed out. And then while I was on bail, I moved on to commercial burglary. I started doing businesses and shit. But I could talk about all this shit because I already got
Cases
closed.
Did
cases
your time,
closed.
cases closed.
But I changed my life, Drew. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
for real.
yeah, I'm on my.
You
I'm
do
on
podcasts
the, Yeah, I'm on the clean slate, collecting
So
toys
when
now.
you and the homies hit a crib, what's the biggest lick you ever hit in one crib?
Damn, probably like 25,000 each.
No way.
Yeah,
Damn.
four people.
So 100.
And
Honey bun.
we had a girl, but the girl she was in love with me, so she didn't care if she got broken off.
And how'd you get caught? How'd you finally get caught?
Man,
After
okay, so
100
I
houses.
retired all my homies, like 99% of my homies. When flocking was the thing, they all got caught red-handed. They got caught in the house. They got caught running, hiding in the neighbor's house. They got caught driving away. I literally could retire and say I never got caught red-handed. When I got caught for that residential burglary I went to prison for, me and the homies, we had homework. We went in Santa Monica. We found the safe, And then I took my gloves off to carry the safe to get a firm grip. So I said, help me carry this to the cars. Me and 3 other motherfuckers.
Oh, you took your gloves off.
Yeah, I took my gloves off. The girl opens the door. We throw the safe in the back seat, and then I grab the jewelry boxes and I toss it to my homie that was closing the door. I said, here, throw this in a backpack. He had a backpack with him. Throw it in the backpack. And then his dumb ass, while he was closing the door in a rush, he dropped one of the jewelry boxes. It had my prints on there.
No
They
way.
didn't catch me till 9 months later. But they knew. Because I was already in the system, but they were watching me. They were watching me for 9 months.
Trying
And
to
I
see
had a
if you
regular
did it
job. I had a
again.
regular 9 to 5.
So you
So they're
completely
watching me-
stopped breaking into cribs, everything. So 9 months later, you got hit after you already stopped doing
I
it.
mean, I was still doing dirt, but I had a job too. I always had a job since I was a kid, like even a legal job.
Did they just hit you for that one house, or did you get a case?
Nah,
of
they
other-
caught me just for that. Yeah.
Just for that.
But then I was it's crazy because I was driving with a female companion and she was driving me to work, and we were on the fucking 10 freeway. It's crazy because I was working in Santa Monica and I caught my case in Santa Monica.
Damn.
So then off Olympic is where I used to work. So I was driving towards Santa Monica on the 10. And they came in undercover Dodger cars, not even black and white, and they shut down the whole 10. They made me and her crawl backwards on our knees
No way.
on the
Did not
freeway,
have to do
broad
all
daylight. Yeah,
That is
bro, I
crazy.
swear to
Did
God.
that go viral?
This TikTok wasn't a thing, or like
None of
this
that
wasn't
shit.
the viral wasn't a thing
Wasn't a
that
thing yet.
time.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So a lot of shit like that I knew
So
I was
insane.
doing back then, or like even when I dropped my second biggest hit, Trust Nobody, that shit was stupid. It's like, I would love one of that. But like I knew like if TikTok was around when I first was cracking, it would have been different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's like, especially
Thanks,
if
bro.
you're a little more famous, like it always feels like anything you do, someone might be like recording you
Yeah,
and
might
it
be
might go
watching.
viral.
No,
It might
for
just
sure.
pop off for no reason. Like you said, you had got in the fight at Disneyland.
Yeah.
You
See,
got
that's
banned and that popped off.
see, yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
You hit it right on the nose, because I'll tell y'all the story about Disneyland.
Yes, please.
Man, after that they did like fucking 5 interviews with me, but I'll tell y'all the same truth, which is the truth. So I walk in with my kids and baby mama and my uncle. My uncle's a square though, super square, like, you know, and like he's not about that street life or whatever. We walk in, and it's my baby mama's daughter's birthday, but they're already in the park. They've been there for like 2-3 hours waiting for us. We just got there. We walk in, and then right when we walk in the food line to get some food first. I see a op walk by, and the op, like, you know, I keep tab on these motherfuckers. And this is the first time I seen him, but I seen him walk by, and he just looks at me and smirk. And then I was just like, okay, because I really lost homies to this shit, like the homies on my chains and shit like that. Like, you know, I take it very serious. So, and then like when he walked by, I couldn't just let him. I just couldn't continue the day, and ride rides and act like everything's all
and you're
good.
not gonna go
I
tell
wouldn't.
everyone you saw me.
Yeah,
at a
exactly.
different-
He's
yeah.
probably gonna go online. I wouldn't feel right, so I told my baby mama, I said, look, I said, let's stay here with the kids. I'm gonna go call this guy out for a fade and tell him go to the bathroom, like man. But I forgot what type of
bathroom is
era
funny.
we're in. He's a little younger. He's like early 20s. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot the era that we in. Everything is fucking social media. So when I ran up on him, he see me come up, and I tapped him nicely too, like a gentleman. I said, hey, let's go to the bathroom. this hood or whatever. He pulls out a phone. I never had that encounter because
Right. It's
yeah,
weird.
when I got put on was kind of like halfway early 2000s, like 2006 when I first got put on. So gangbanging was still kind of real that time, you know what I'm saying? So now fast forward, it was kind of like I never had no one pull a phone out when we were in an altercation. So I was just like, I was kind of stuck. If you see the video, I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, come to the bathroom. Then he starts yelling for attention. That when
What was he saying?
he was just like, fight right here, fuck the bathroom, fight right here.
Like causing a
Why am I
scene.
gonna fight you right here and only probably get to fight you for 3 to 4 seconds before
Right.
they break it up? And I'm not gonna get enough. I'm not gonna be satisfied, and I'm gonna get banned. I had a Disney pass. That shit expensive as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
They're
Yeah.
not giving
So
refund.
my whole idea was like, oh, maybe he's gonna. If he's a real gangster, he's gonna go to the bathroom with me. We're gonna fight, get over with, and then we're gonna go about our day and keep our passes. But he's younger. Maybe if it was a op my age, like, you know, like a little older, then he probably would have went to the bathroom with me. But this dude was making a scene. So in prison, when someone is scared but they don't want to look scared, they start yelling so the police hear them.
Mm-hmm.
It's called PC move. They do a PC move. They say, what's up? Oh, I'll fuck you up. I'll kill you. And then the police come and say, what's the problem? And stop it before it happens. That's what he was doing.
Scared.
Scary.
So what happened when the police came and how many came and
So
what was that like?
Let me continue the story. It's still on YouTube. Everything. So it got like 1 million views too for no reason. So I'm on. And when this happened, the reason why I told him to go to the bathroom was because I'm on probation. You know what I mean? Huh? I'm on probation. I got on probation. So when I got let me break it down. So when I ran into him at Disneyland, I was already doing good with the music shit. You get what I'm saying? And I was on probation, but I didn't go back to jail. I got on probation because of the no jumper interview, and then with Adam.
You did no jumper and it put you on probation.
Because we did a vlog where Adam did the first vlog where he went out to the streets and he came to my hood. And that shit went viral. It was like 13 million views. I
remember that.
Yeah, then fucking I caught a case from that shit.
Why, you weren't supposed to be mingling with felons or something?
It was a gun shown, but they couldn't prove that it was a real gun in court, so I kind of beat it and they gave me probation. I had a vicious lawyer.
Thing with no jumper, huh?
Yeah, that's like another.
Yeah.
You got in trouble before people started getting in trouble from no jumper. You're one of the first.
Yeah. And then, I say that to say because I was on probation when that Disneyland thing happened. That's another reason why I told him to go to the bathroom. You get what I'm saying? I didn't want to go to jail. And then, so he started yelling and shit. I'm like, man, come to the bathroom. He's still standing there yelling. He's not moving. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to walk towards the bathroom and see he come. I walk towards the bathroom. Next thing you know, my baby mama's like, she caught up, her and the kids and stuff. And then she calls her brother. And her brother comes and say, I'm not on probation. Where's he at? But I didn't call him for help. I didn't say, hey, I need your help. No, I can handle this guy by myself.
He just came up.
And he's a big-ass dude. He's like, big at the time. So he said, where's that? And then my uncle tells him, he spots him, and then he just fucking whoops his ass.
No way.
All in Disneyland.
So he got arrested too?
No, we just all got banned.
No way.
Yeah, it's all.
So no one got arrested, you just got banned?
No, they just banned us.
Hey, shout out to Disneyland.
Hey, but a lot of people are backing me up in the comments. 99%, they're like, oh, Young's smart because he been to jail. He know how it goes. He's on probation. And they say the brother-in-law is a real one for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say.
So the brother-in-law just came up and just boom.
Beat him up, dope feeding him from the back. Hey, he could have had a fair one with me. I'm skinnier. Instead, he chose the big guy.
Did the op get banned too?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
That's a crazy story.
It's a shame though.
Wasn't there another thing that went viral like 4 or 5 years ago in Disneyland? There was another fight. Not his.
All the time, huh?
All the time. It seems like it, right?
The most recent one.
Disneyland's supposed to be the happiest place on
earth. I do like some Disney though. It's fun. Yeah. You just took your kids to Florida to Disney World. You're not banned from there though.
No. I'll be I don't try to start shit over there.
I'm actually surprised the facial recognition doesn't ban you from all the parks, just that one.
Yeah, just that one. Yep. They're kind of like it's kind of really different, bro. Like over there is like. You can't go to the whole Disneyland in one day over there.
No, you need like 2-3 days.
Yeah, you need 2-3 days, but it's so fucking draining, bro. Especially with that weather. Like
so humid.
Yeah.
Summer.
I'm in a tank top and it's raining. That's just, yeah.
How many days were you out there?
I was out there for like 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
So you guys checked out the whole park,
everything,
Universal Studios,
They got
Epcot
some shit called Gatorland over there. Fire as fuck. Gatorland is a whole alligator park.
You get to pet them and shit too?
You get to sit on top of them and all type of shit.
No way.
Yeah, this is like my 3rd time going over there. I really go for that shit.
You got the Gatorland pass too.
Gatorland, yeah.
You need to film a music video there at the Gators.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, that's hard. You should.
Bro, hey, but it's viral, bro. It's like you get to feed the gators, all type of shit. And there's not one gator. It's like hundreds of gators.
The one that you ride, does it got a thing on its mouth so it don't try to bite you?
Yep.
Yeah?
But you get to sit there and hold their mouth, and they take a picture and shit.
No,
we need to see this picture.
And you get to hold a baby one. You get to hold a baby one too. My kids was holding one.
How cute.
Yeah, that's just viral.
And Disney World's expensive.
I feel like you like that type of shit, Drew, like Gatorland.
I like that shit. Yeah, I love that shit. I would love to go see that.
Country stuff.
Was it expensive to go out there to Disney World?
It's always expensive over there.
It is, right? Everything out there, right? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. You're like in a tourist area and shit.
True. Yeah. How many kids do you have?
2.
Okay.
A boy
Not
and
crazy
a girl.
though.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect little couple right there.
So you said you're trying to kind of stay away from the gang banging
It's
activities.
because I was like,
Being a
I
dad.
kind of like
Diversify.
pay my dues already. You know what I'm saying? I'm still with my homies. I'm still involved because the hood is my family. All my uncles, my dad is from there. But kind of trying to elevate, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be doing life or like in the grave like a lot of my homies.
Time to get to the
shit.
next level.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
fuck up the wave you have going by getting locked up for 2 years. Then you got to
Yeah,
come back
exactly.
and
Start
you got to
over.
start over
Yeah,
again type
exactly.
shit.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So what about some new music projects? I remember you said you got something coming out with Polo G.
Polo G, yeah, it's supposed to drop. I think tonight, either
Okay.
tonight or next Friday. But we wait. It's on. When you deal with someone on that caliber, you go through a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the clearance. You got to talk to the label. You got to fill out this form, all type of shit. But it's either gonna be tonight or next Friday.
It's
Yeah.
a video and a song.
Video in the song. He came to my hood. Yep. Like my hood.
And then you got a project coming out with Santa Fe Clan too, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
That's dope. Yeah.
When does that come out?
Well, he's going through some stuff, so we still got to work on that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said you have to
Yeah.
finish the video.
But I just came from his hometown, GDL, Guadalajara.
How was that?
Man, different, treacherous, but different. It was cool. It was cool.
That's where he's from, right?
Yeah, that's where he's from.
Did they show him love out there?
Hell yeah. He's respected out there. But it's kind of like we're in the hoods working with local artists as well too, because you know it's like I was trying to give back over there, like you know, show some love with verses and videos and shit. But it's like I've been to Mexico plenty of times, but that's a whole nother side of Mexico. It's like it's not a tourist
Real
area.
Mexico.
I was probably the only fucking tourist, probably the only Asian. You know what I'm saying?
That
Well,
probably ever been.
me and the homie. I was like, what the hell we doing over here?
You were out there with your jewelry on and everything, huh?
Yeah, jewelry,
Speaking
riding in the back of
Spanish.
the truck, speaking Spanish. I was going by El Chino over there.
Okay, you know?
I was telling them to call me El Chino.
You
I was
speak
in this
Spanish?
fucking not really. Just like the cuss words and shit.
But you say you were in the what?
I was in a fucking club over there, bro. Shit it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Like
They go till like
I'm
6
not
in the
saying
morning.
I'm not saying I did it, but you could order Coke from like on the menu over there.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
That shit was wild.
And they go till 6 in the morning.
It was kind of like a strip club too, but I swear to God, Drew, I see the craziest shit, bruh. It was like some girl naked on stage, like excuse because there's a female right here.
No,
But,
It's okay.
Crazy.
We're on the podcast.
yeah,
You're good.
and
We're raw and unfiltered.
and a guy comes and he just fucking bends her over and just start doing her on stage
In front of everybody.
Yeah, I swear to God, bro.
What?
I got the video, bro. I swear to
No
God.
way. Hey, I gotta
And me
see
and the
that.
homies,
That's
we're,
insane.
me and the homies, like, what the fuck is going on? And people are just like sitting there watching, drinking
it's
a
normal?
beer. Yeah, I'm like,
And it's a popping club. There's a lot of people in
yeah,
there.
there's a lot of people. I'm like, what
So,
the fuck?
Is he like entertainment too, or?
Yeah, I guess they do that show every night.
No way.
Yeah, but
Crazy.
but then I heard that they were kind of a couple, but it's still crazy. She's like
Mm-hmm.
fully naked, he's fully
And
naked.
they're
I'm
just
like,
fucking in front of
yeah,
everybody.
I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And then the music is like intense, like for that
You're
that
like, can I get
scene.
another bump?
Yeah, for that scene is not like regular music. It's like some theatrical shit.
No
You know what I'm
way.
saying? Yeah,
That's
like
funny.
it gets serious, bro. Like
It's like a live sex show.
I was like,
fucking-
what the fuck
Well,
is going on?
you were just in Thailand too. Did you go to like? I know they do the crazy like ping pong shows.
Oh,
or,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Same shit there.
I walked past the ping pong shows and shit, and the
He was
homies
like, nah.
tell me about it. Yeah,
My
But,
boy went to one. Our last guest actually, Kobeski.
Oh yeah, he's freaked out
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, he went on it and he
That
said
fool
that
was
shit was
freaked
crazy.
out.
Yeah. I actually seen one of those live sex shows you're talking about when I was in Amsterdam. Where they go on where they go on stage and like the girl does the banana and like all kind of stuff and then the guy comes and fucks her in front of
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm like, damn, what
I
the
seen
hell?
that in Amsterdam one time.
I didn't know they had
Interesting.
live porn like that. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy,
All these different career paths. you could take.
right? I'm like, oh, that's wild.
Too funny, right?
He's getting paid every day and getting some every day.
Man.
I mean,
I
not a
wonder how
bad
many
gig.
times a night they have it or is it
Hey,
just once?
and the cool part was he don't look. That guy don't look Mexican. He looked like a fucking like a Hell's Angel type of dude.
Really?
Like, yeah, he looked white. He had a bandana. He had a beard. He had some shades, and he's kind of fat. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, I was
It's like a
like
fever
a
dream.
motorcycle jacket. He took it off. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
No.
Hey, and this is like 3 a.m.
Do they just do it one time a night?
No, I just went one time.
Oh,
After
okay.
I seen enough. I'm like, all right.
That part. I've seen that.
That's so fucking funny.
Too much.
Yeah.
Guadalajara. There was the trenches out there?
Trenches, bro. But, the people are is amazing though. Like it's cool. It's cool to experience shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like like I would go back, but Yeah, it's cool. It's different because I'm used to going to like Cancun and Cabo and all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? But to go there was like, whoa, different. You know?
See how they really live and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say how they actually live versus like Cancun. You'd see people, but everyone's like working at the resort.
Resort, yeah.
Like this is people working at the local market and
No,
corner
for
stores
sure,
and
bro.
shit,
I was
coffee shops.
I'm walking around too. I'm walking around. I'm drunk in the morning, early in the morning. We're exploring. We're in the back of a fucking truck. I'm in people's houses. The local artists, they're bringing me to like their homies' houses. Everyone's doing
That's so
coke,
sweet,
drinking
though.
tequila, eating tacos. I'm
At
like,
all time of the
That's
day.
a good
yeah.
life.
I'm like, damn.
I just realized those are BAPE forces,
Oh,
not
yeah.
Air Forces. The bitches are hard as hell.
I like Bape.
Bapesters.
Oh yeah, you rock a lot of Bape all the time too. Yeah.
BAPE is like pretty much my favorite brand.
Bro, you gotta get the Bape Bear Bricks, the toys.
I have a
Fire.
couple. I got a
Yeah.
couple. I got a
Fire.
couple.
I'm gonna go on Whatnot.
I might have to
Fire.
go on Whatnot and buy them from
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be streaming on your
Yeah.
shit, buying them from you and
Was it
shit.
Bruce Lee ski?
For
You know where to
sure.
get it.
Bruce Lee.
Hey, you know what's dope about Whatnot too? Damn, they need to sponsor me. But you know what's dope
Yeah,
about
right?
them?
No, for real.
Yeah,
No
Whatnot. Where's that
no
sponsorship
free
at?
promo.
For sure. Every streamer, if you sell on there, you have like you it's kind of mandatory that you have to do giveaways. So people are giving away shit too. Like
Okay.
on my stream, to make it poppin', we give away the biggest size bear brick you could get. They call it 1,000%.
Is that from the 126 people raffle? That you were saying?
Yeah, but we'll give it away to even people that's not even playing.
Oh, just to give it away.
Yeah, just to give it away. And
No
shit.
way.
Yeah.
When you did the raffle for 126 people, what was the top prize?
Those 1,000%. So they got the small ones,
Yeah.
what they call 100%. The
Then the
medium ones is 400%,
then the
and then the
thousands.
big ass 1,000%.
1,000%.
Like the
They
size
just
of that
same shit.
camera and tripod shit.
Which one did you give away?
The 1,000%.
No, but which one?
Oh, we gave away like different ones, like Sally, Nightmare Before Christmas,
Oh, that's cool.
Cute.
Superman, shit like that. Or I forgot, like a bunch of different other shit though.
So what's the most rare bear brick that you personally own?
The cause by itself is expensive.
Was it like 40,
But then
50K?
it was
But then Bear Bricks is
collab.
expensive. So when they collab, it's just double.
How much is the cause
expensive.
one worth now? Like 40, 50 bands?
Yeah, yep. They can. Yep. Those are the 1,000% worth that much. And then you got the little ones. Like I got some little ones, just the small ones, right? It's like 1,500 a
Damn,
band.
just for the
yeah,
100%ers?
just the little. Yep, the
Crazy.
100%ers, the
That's
small ones.
crazy.
So is this like e-commerce or do you have?
It's like
all the
it's
bear
kind of like
bricks?
it's kind of like eBay, you know,
Uh-huh.
when you could bid,
Uh-huh.
except you don't gotta wait. It's like live. It's then and there,
Oh,
like
okay.
instantly.
Imagine if eBay put streaming where you could sell live,
Yeah,
and that's
live.
what Whatnot is. All right, so let's talk about rap beef. So you don't fuck with Swifty Blue, do you?
No, I don't fuck with Swifty Blue.
Is there a story behind that or anything?
It's just our hoods have history. Like one of my uncles passed away from some of his homies, and
So it's like an ongoing beef.
like bloodshed between our neighborhoods. But and then when I started blowing up, and then he started blowing up after, he was trolling me a lot on the internet. But like, you know,
He trolls a lot of
real
people.
gangsters
Yeah.
don't fall for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was
Yeah.
just like, you know. But there was times where he did want to squash it, but I just can't because of my morals and what I stand for and shit like that.
Back in the day, shit.
Yeah,
it's
if
like-
I mean, I don't hate the guy. If I I don't want to kill him or nothing. But if I seen him, I would at least need a fade, like to get it out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I know Swifty nowadays, and he was trolling me before he had all these enemies. But nowadays, Swifty I know he has a lot of enemies for sure. The streets talk, you know, and he got bigger fish than me. So it's like I wouldn't even put that pressure or stress on him. I would just need a fight, and then that's it. And then he could go worry about all the other bigger people and shit. You know what I'm saying?
What about like Buck Neuer, Jen Gates? You fuck with them?
No, I fuck with both of them. They're my boys. You know them? That's
yeah,
crazy.
of course. I know Buck Neuer personally.
You know
That's
the
my
Asian
homie.
community,
Yeah, that's my homie.
Yeah,
Buck,
yeah.
shout out Buck Neuer, bro. That's my
Yeah.
homie right there. Laos in the building.
Did
man.
you know when they were together?
Okay, so I started kicking it with Buck Neuer right after they split up, and then they did the
Damn,
boxing and
the
all of
boxing
that.
match, yeah.
And then Jin, I don't even know. Me and Jin follow each other on Instagram. I never met him in real life, but
Right.
you know we DM each other, comment on shit. But yeah, I was just wondering. So like, what was their beef? Why did they end up beefing?
Man, they caught a case. Like allegedly, it was for some like some packs and shit. And then I don't know. somebody said somebody snitched or whatever, but they really broke apart. And when I met them in my hood because they was doing business with my older homies. They were like the perfect duo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting money, living the best life.
People told me when they split up, they couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, and I didn't take sides because I don't do that shit. But I'm cool with both of them still to this day. Yeah, I was just with Buck Noy in Alaska. Like
they both used to make music. They both kind of stopped.
In Alaska, yeah.
Oh, Buck Noy had a show in Alaska.
I was.
You were there?
That's when I was there. Yeah.
No way.
yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's when I was there. This motherfucker came in the chinchiller.
You want to hear? You want to hear another thing that's crazy? I was with him like the day or two before he went to Alaska because he told me he had a show out there. That's crazy.
Oh fuck, that's crazy.
Small world.
And then Jim Gates, I know he moved to Miami. He's doing that stock trading shit right now. He's doing the stock trading and fitness and all of that.
Yeah.
Looks like he's getting money though.
No, for sure. He get money, motherfucker.
You know the Asian brand, the weed brand Stash House?
I heard of it.
From San Gabriel Valley?
I heard of it, yeah.
So Buck used to work with them, and that's how I know Buck, because the owner of Stash House is my homie, and he used to bring Buck around, and then me and Buck became homies, so that's how I know them.
Oh, yeah.
I think Buck moved back to Utah, didn't he?
I'm not sure. He was out here, though.
He was out here,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, shout out Buck Noy, man. Good people right there.
For sure, shout out Buck.
Stupid Young approved.
Yep, that's my boy right there, man.
Who's some other Asian rappers you fuck with?
MB Nail.
Okay.
Off the strength. I feel like me and him were like the two in the U.S. They're like, there's a lot of Asian musicians in the U.S., but we're like from that demographic, like from the streets type of shit background. So I feel like MB Nail, he from Stockton, and that's my boy right there. Yep. And then the people on my label, that's who I fuck with. Yeah.
You have your own label?
Yeah, it's called Officials. So it's like artists from Long Beach, mainly Long Beach, because there's a lot of talent in Long Beach.
There's a lot of people that come out of Long Beach.
No, for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah, a lot of talented motherfuckers.
Long Beach is like a mini LA, literally.
No, for sure. We're like our own world, you know.
Long
Beach people don't like to be called
it's like
LA.
LA next to LA. Long Beach.
We're LA County, but we're like the beach.
LBC.
Yeah.
LBC.
Can I say something do you go by Stupid or Young?
Well, any or stupid or young. I don't get offended when people call me stupid.
How did you come up with that name?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And when did you come up with that name?
When I was in that fucking camp in Malibu.
Okay,
yeah,
Camp Gonzalez, Malibu. Shout out.
No, yeah, they don't know what we're talking about.
That's the camp. That's the birth of Super Young right there. So that camp program, remember I told you I had 9 months for a gun charge. I thought that was like my 6th camp program. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like any other camp program. I'm gonna do my 9 months and get out. But they had that camp. What was different from that camp and all the other camps? That juvenile boot camp offered classes like photography classes, agriculture classes, a rap class called Flow. You feel me?
It was like a camp instead of a jail.
It was like a bunch of different workshops. And then I joined the Flow one. Well, I used to beat on my desk on my bunk and rap and make songs and write. And people were like, you should join that Flow class. You should join that Flow class. I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. And then, but then I actually joined it. And then when I joined it, that shit changed my life. That's when I was the only Asian in that fucking camp. It was like fucking 200 Mexicans, 200 blacks, 100 whites, 1 Asian.
No way.
It's always like that in juvenile hall. Because we're like super minority. And then when I went in there, they have some shit called bless the mic. Like if you're a new guy, you got to bless the mic. A new guy, you got to bless the mic, right? So then I went in there, a bunch of Mexican, blacks, bloods, Crips, essays, they're just looking at me. And then it was like this, like kind of like the sun shining and the room was kind of dim and it was like a golden mic just in the fucking sun. I put on the headphones and then they played a beat. I started freestyling because I like to freestyle. That's my shit. And then I started freestyling, and then I couldn't hear nothing. I took off the headphones, and everyone was like, "Oh, you fucking whore! They say you whore, blood, you whore, cuz." Yeah. So then I was like, there's in juvenile hall, there's no money. Like you can't get money on your books like adult. So these motherfuckers were giving me granola bars to like do songs with them and shit like that. Damn, like in Malibu. So then now I'm like, damn, I need a name. I was like, my hood name was always Young Shadow because my dad is Big Shadow. And then my uncles is Lil and Baby, and I was young. And I was like, I can't be Young Shadow because that's the gang, my
putting
gang
the name
name
out there too much.
Yeah, and then I was like, I got to be Young something. But I was like, damn, there's too much Young something. Young Jock, Young Jeezy, Young this, that. And then I was like, you know what? When I was little, when we were younger, my mom would like, well, my parents, they're still young, and they speak clear English and shit. But my mom was like, she always see me writing, trying to rap and shit. And she like, you fucking stupid. You're never. She like, you're never gonna. Like, you ain't gonna be no fucking rapper. She's like you need to read a book or do something else. Like, you know, she always put that in my fucking head. And that's where that name came from. I'm
Crazy.
like, all right.
What does your mom?
That is crazy.
What does your mom think about it now?
Oh, she just called me while I was in Florida. Like, look, there's fans right here. Like,
No
it's a whole different
love that.
demeanor. I got my first big check. I cashed out. I bought her the newest Lexus SUV.
Oh,
That's
nice.
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
all
Way better
cash.
Shout
than a
out to Stupid
Toyota.
Young hooking up his mom. And
Got-
better than a Toyota. He gave him the Lexus.
Yeah,
Gave her the
got
Lexus.
her the
Hey,
Lexus.
upgrade.
Well, Asians love Lexus, so and the SUV had no miles. I went to that motherfucker, threw cash on the counter, got it off the lot, gave it to her, put her in a different spot. Yeah, she's a believer now.
Did you ever bring it up? Do you remember that day you called me stupid?
No, she knows.
She knows,
yeah.
huh?
Me and
Said
my
I
mom,
made you.
me and my mom had like a weird relationship. I don't want to get too deep into it, but it was kind of like it wasn't that great. You know what I'm saying? Me and my dad was like always like this though, but my dad had like every time I run away from my mom's house and go to my pops, that's where all the gang bangers at, shooting dice, hanging out, smoking. You know, and that's where I seen all that shit at.
Were they close by each other?
Yeah, in the east side of Long Beach.
Oh, both of
Well,
them, right?
for a walk, I used to walk all around fucking Long Beach as a kid. You know, when in our era, well, in my era, it was no such thing as like DM him, call
Oh
him,
yeah, of course. My
FaceTime
era
him.
too,
Just
bro.
pull
Yeah,
up.
we riding bikes
pull
and we
up.
Yes.
he might be here, he might be there.
Yes.
When we say we outside, we was outside.
Literally.
You
You
know,
call the house phone and leave a message with his
exactly,
sister
or
type
call the
shit.
house.
Tell
phone,
them to
he's
call me.
outside.
Yeah.
He's something. You know, those were the days though, bro.
That was the good old days.
Those
right?
were the days.
We can't ever get that back. It's
No,
crazy.
I don't think so. Technology kind of like
Even the bikes, like all the kids in my neighborhood have like the electric bikes
Oh,
now.
yeah,
Like they're
see?
mobbing different.
Yep.
Honestly, thank God we didn't have all that stuff as kids.
No, for real.
I feel like it's the best.
Any
For
other
the
rappers
best.
you beef with?
Nah, not really.
No.
Yeah, not really. I kind of get along with a lot of like LA rappers and shit like that. Or like not even LA, like just rappers in general, you know? Cause my beef is different from what other people consider beef. I feel like our beef is like people died from it, bloodshed type shit, you know? Like real
Deeper
gang
than
shit.
the
Yeah,
internet.
deeper.
You're not getting in no stupid internet beef and then taking it to the
Nah,
streets. Your
see,
shit is
nah.
deep. Your shit
Yeah.
runs deep. I get it.
And then,
There's
like-
a reason for the beef, not just some manufactured bullshit type shit. I
for
get
sure.
it.
Yeah, it's been there like even in my dad's time type shit. But it's like now my ops from Long Beach, they're Asian, they're Cambodian too, they're Asian too, and they're rapping too, and they're signed to the same label as Lefty, OTR, and they're doing their thing or whatever. But it's kind of like Asians is different, bro. We're not on the internet but then like those same rappers will get into it with us on the streets, but they'll never be displayed on the internet.
Never.
We're like hella.
So there'll be real
secretive.
shit going on in the
Yeah.
streets, but it's just rap
And then
on
we
the
act like
internet.
nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Then
How's your,
I kind of like it like that.
How's your relationship with Solus from OTR?
We had a rocky relationship. That's my boy, but I was fucking with him since back then and shit. And then always with the music shit. He took me to my first rap show. It was Shoreline. He took me backstage over there. I got nothing none but love for Solus and shit. You know.
He's doing big things right now. That's for
yeah.
sure.
Hell yeah, I wish him well too.
What do you think about Lefty Gunplay and his newfound success popping out of nowhere for the last couple of years?
I mean, it's different. I talked to Lefty before. It's different. I'm happy for him. I hope it turns out good and in the end and shit like that. Because a lot of people were like, oh, he's gonna crash out and all this shit, like how he acts and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean, it seems like he's on a lot of drugs, bro. To be
Yeah,
honest, we had him
man.
on the podcast here, and it was just
Yeah, you could only wish someone so you know what I'm saying so much and shit. But I hope he does good in his endeavors because the spotlight is on him right now.
yeah, it
like
really
for
is.
in LA for the Hispanics and shit.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. You've been. How many times you been on No Jumper? You've been on there like twice, haven't you?
Like 3 times.
Like
yeah.
3 times,
Yeah.
right? How do you like?
I talk to him often too.
Yeah.
He's cool, man. I think Adam is cool, but I think a lot of people got the wrong perception of him too.
Like how?
They're like, he's a fed and all this.
Oh
other
yeah,
shit.
he's not no fan.
He let someone fuck his wife and all this.
Yeah.
Different strokes
part
for
is
different
true.
folks. Everybody enjoy different shit. If he likes that type of shit, that's what he like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if he
know
likes
what
it,
I'm
he likes it.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, No Jumper's cool. I stopped fucking with them when when they really started promoting like the OnlyFans girls
Right.
and all the gangbanging shit, and it kind of went away from like the music.
That's why I told him. I said, bro, what's up with all the gangbang shit? Like,
You know what I mean?
Like,
But I guess it gets hella views.
yeah.
What did he say to you when you asked him that?
He just like write an emoji or some shit. Like, you know, he don't give a fuck what I have to say. But
Either
I think he's fascinated or some shit. There's some people that's not in the gang life that's fascinated by that shit. Like especially a lot of people that does blogs on gang shit. They're not even really from a gang, but they're just so fascinated. It's
Yeah, like when you see those guys do those videos when they go to the jungle and shit. It's the corniest people going out there and interviewing and
exactly.
doing
I
it.
know
Like,
who you're talking about.
you know what I'm talking
That
about?
white boy.
Isn't it Buckingham or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot his first name, but it's something Buckingham,
Yeah.
and he does all of that shit.
Right.
I think like Tyler.
Do you ever
or
have,
something.
other than Adam 22 coming to your hood and showing your shit, did anyone else ever vlog you?
People ask me and shit, but I just like, after that, I was like, nah, because it kind of made my hood hot.
Oh, there's real shit going on out
we
there.
got raided and all our sponsors got raided and like shit like that. So I was just like, I'm cool. And that shit went stupid viral. Like
if you did it now with Neon, it would probably go even crazier.
You gotta
Who?
do Tweaker Hunters out there.
Hit Tweaker Hunters
Yeah.
Long Beach edition with Stupid Young.
Oh,
That's what we're
I
gonna
can
have
tell
to
you
do.
where all the tweakers at.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you off camera. I'll tell you off camera.
Private conversation.
Bro, I got some spots for you, bro.
No way. Okay,
some
cool.
spots.
Well, definitely.
Like I guarantee you they're gonna be there. Like, you know.
So Long Beach, okay, you got the Asian gangs out there, and there's Mexican gangs and black gangs out there too.
Yeah, it's a whole lot. It's diverse. It's a diverse city. You got Samoans, the Islanders, Filipinos, the Asians, Cambodians, and then the Hispanics and the blacks. Yep.
Do the Cambodians and the Filipinos get along?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now they do. Yeah.
So what Asian races beef against each other in the streets?
Within each other, among each other, like us, like I'm only speaking for Long Beach. It's Cambodian on Cambodian crime. You know.
So you don't beef with no other Asian?
Yeah, we do outside the city, like Chinese and shit like that. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's out in the SGV because we got a chapter in the SGV. Yeah.
What's the biggest chapter? Long Beach?
Long Beach is like the headquarters. Yeah.
No, but do you have a girl? Like, are you with your baby mom?
Yeah, I'm with my baby mom right now. Yep.
Right now?
Yep. She held me down when I was in jail. So she was with me when I was homeless.
When you were in jail for flocking?
Yep, and for flocking. She was the one they made crawled on the freeway,
No
like
way.
backwards. Yeah, she wrote me letters. Like she was there the whole way. Made sure I was fed in there. My lockers was full. My books was full.
Shout out
That's
to
a
baby
real
moms.
one right there.
Yeah, I came home. I came home. I was homeless. She let me sleep in the back of her car. She would sleep with me because her parents are like she's Filipino, and her parents are like kind of like like different.
He's bad news.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They don't like tattoos for shit, and then I came up. She stayed down, and then now you know what I'm saying she's good.
Do her parents like you now?
Yeah, hell yeah. I just took them with me to Florida.
A whole family trip.
Yeah.
So everything changed around.
Everything changed.
Your mom talked shit. You bought her the Lexus.
Yeah, everything
She's happy
changed.
now.
Yeah.
The in-laws were mad. They didn't fuck with you. Now everything changed.
But I feel like
You showed them.
it's not even just the money thing too. It's like they see I'm a nice guy. I'm cool. Like
family man, 2 kids.
Yeah, I'm a cool guy, bro. Like I'm mellow. I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You don't really seem like you're gonna be, looking for beef or internet beef or even shit in the streets. It seems
because I started young, bro. I started when I was like
you were raised by the OGs,
like stupid young, you know, like
stupid young.
Yeah, like very
Stupid
young.
young is crazy.
And then like I got it all out my system, but it's like I still have the moments like if somebody disrespect me or get me mad, then there is like another side that comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But he's tucked away.
He's tucked away, getting money, figuring out the master plan.
Right.
Man, so that wraps it up, man. Goodfellas Podcast, episode 4. KK, Stupid Young. It's a wrap. Let's get it.
Thank you,
Mando.
Stupid.